We're expecting some funny moments.
Yeah.
What's your funniest or most memorable moment from making it?
Pretty much every recording session you jam for about 2 to 3 to 4 hours sometimes, and then it just sort of comes out of nowhere, and then once you're doing it, it's so much fun. It's really genuinely a lot of fun. They're very funny people allude with one another. It's always a good time.
That's such a long time you've spent being the Grinch.
It is, but like I say, with these weird gaps, sometimes more than a month, sometimes 3 months difference and gap rather. So it's a strange one. I have been in for a long time.
Does that make you feel like particularly attached to that character?
Yeah, a little. Yeah, and to see it all come together is a sort of wonderful moment, because you just think it's never going to end. You're going to be called back in for another session, and maybe I will be before the film comes out. It's been a wonderful role to play.
Those Dr. Seuss lines must be a bit tricky to get your mouth around.
They are, but I think what's good about them is that they have, like our good man Shakespeare, sort of immediacy because of their rhyme. They were written partly to encourage, early literacy. They do that, all of them do that, whether it's, the places you'll go or any number of the stories. I don't know, it's part of the charm and the magic of it, actually. And there are some pretty tongue-twisting additions that we've added to the original.
Did that make for any blooper moments? Do you remember any particularly?
Yeah, I'm constantly making mistakes. One of the joys of being in a booth with that amount of time is that you can constantly right your wrong.
What's it like to take over that iconic character?
This is a very different cut of the same idea. It's a very different spin on the original tale, and it's an animation, pure and simple, in a very modern sense, and rooted in artistry is phenomenal. The energy of it is sort of unsurpassed, I think. It's just incredible drawing, incredible artistry, incredible technicians making these amazing environments and characters come to life. Great cast and a very, very funny script.
Now, everyone has their own way of doing Christmas. I'd love to know what your Christmas day is like.
Christmas Day is pretty English, I guess. Yeah, sort of.
You a presents in the morning person or after dinner?
Usually sometime after the morning, yeah.
Any Christmas movies you like to break out?
Christmas movies, I like Scrooged. I like Bill Murray in anything, really.
What are you going to ask Santa for this year?
Holiday.
Yeah?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Where's on your list?
Anywhere with time and solitude. That would be it.
I have an important question for you.
Yes.
Would you rather spend Christmas with the Grinch or with Thanos?
Definitely the Grinch. Yeah. I mean, the Grinch, he's a converted creature by the end of it. He's a different person to who he begins the story as, and his heart swells from being 2 sizes too small to being just about the right size, if not a size bigger. So that would be a nice person to be around if it's after this story. But that's a plot spoiler. There we go. Thanos, not so much.
Yeah, I was going to say spoilers.
Yeah.
You've got such passionate fans. I would love to know what your most memorable or strangest fan experience is.
I think probably meeting them in Nepal, in Kathmandu, where I was all bearded up and wigged for Doctor Strange at his sort of worst and looking for salvation and Karmatage, and before he meets the Ancient One, doing some street scenes in Kathmandu, thinking, well, we'll get away with this because I don't look much like I normally do, and a couple of mobile phones on the first day, and then it just exploded, and then it was literally like just running around like a circus of people. And at one moment where we were just getting ready to set up a shot in Durban Square, and this is a country that wasn't. It was not long after the devastating earthquake, so to see that much kind of joy literally in the same eye line as some of the temples themselves in that part of Nepal that had been ruined by the earthquake was amazing and surprising and just bemusing. Amazing to think, the reach of Sherlock in particular just is incredible.
What a juxtaposition as well.
Yeah, mad, and especially when I was trying to be this guy who's all alone, cut adrift, no one knows who he is, utterly out on a limb, and then everyone's sort of chanting my name in between takes. Very, very, very strange.
I'd love to know what you're a super fan of.
What I'm a super fan. I've never been obsessed about things. I've kind of been a bit of a butterfly. It's the same with comics, and it's the same with actors and performances. I think I am obsessed with Paul Thomas Anderson. I'm obsessed with Daniel Day-Lewis as well. I think they're both extraordinary artists in our world. I'm obsessed with Olivia Colman. I'm obsessed with quite a few people, I suppose. I haven't collected anything. I haven't collected Olivia Colman. That sounds weird without me.
We're such big Avengers fans. What's the reaction been like to Infinity War to you?
Amazing. My one wish is that I could have actually gone back into a cinema to watch it unfold for an audience, either here in the States, but I was pretty busy, slammed into work quite soon after the press tour, so I didn't get that chance. But I've loved it. Yeah, it's immense, and the success of it, it's fantastic for the people that work so hard on it, and yeah, bring on the next.
What are you most excited about for part 2?
All of it.
Not being able to keep it secret? Yeah.
People knowing what the hell's
Yeah,
going on,
exactly.
probably, maybe.